Hi, this is Dr. Rajeshwar from Pharma Tube. In the last few lectures, we discussed male and female sex hormones, the drugs used for erectile dysfunction, oral contraceptives, and introduction to corticosteroids and drugs such as cortisone and cortisol. I have given the links right below this video in the description. Watch them. In this video, I would like to talk on corticosteroids such as prednisolone, dexamethasone, and betamethasone. In this lecture, you can understand the natural and synthetic corticosteroids and individual drugs such as prednisolone, dexamethasone, and betamethasone. Natural corticosteroids. Within the basic structure of the steroid molecule, a 4-5 double bond and a 3 ketone group are needed for typical steroid activity. A hydroxyl group on C11 is needed for glucocorticoid activity, for example corticosterone, but it is not required for sodium retaining activity in case of desoxycorticosterone. The addition of a hydroxyl group on C17, which converts corticosterone to cortisol, also increases glucocorticoid activity. Synthetic corticosteroids. The ultimate aim in altering the steroid molecule is to decrease sodium retaining activity and to increase anti-inflammatory glucocorticoid activity. In ring A, the addition of a double bond at C1-C2 position of cortisol or cortisone yields prednisone or prednisolone respectively and increases the ratio of carbohydrate to sodium retaining potency. Prednisone is inactive and must be converted to prednisolone in the liver by reduction at the 11-keto position. In the ring B, the inclusion of an alpha-methyl group in position 6 of prednisolone will yield 6-alpha-methylprednisolone, a compound with slightly greater glucocorticoid potency. This small structural modification greatly diminishes the binding of methylprednisolone to transcortin. In ring C, the addition of a fluoride group on the 9th position of cortisol to give 9-alpha-fluorocortisol will greatly increase all biological activity. In ring D, hydroxylation or methylation at the 16th position of a fluoroprednisolone to give triamcinolone, dexamethasone, or betamethasone increases anti-inflammatory potency and drastically diminishes sodium retaining activity. The relative anti-inflammatory potency of each of the synthetic analogues is compared with cortisol in the given table and is roughly correlated with its biological half-life. Hydrocortisone, that is cortisol, is considered a short-acting steroid, triamcinolone and prednisolone intermediate-acting, and betamethasone and dexamethasone long-acting. Thus, prednisone 5 mg, dexamethasone 0.75 mg and hydrocortisone 20 mg should possess equal glucocorticoid potency. The synthetic analogues except 9-fluorocortisol share an advantage over hydrocortisone in that sodium retention is not as marked at equipotent anti-inflammatory doses. However, all of the other undesirable side effects of supraphysiological concentrations of hydrocortisone have been observed with the synthetic analogues. Coming to the individual drugs, the first drug is prednisolone. Prednisolone is a synthetic pregnane that is 21 carbons containing corticosteroid. It is chemically known as delta-1 hydrocortisone or delta-1 cortisol or 11-beta 17-alpha 21 trihydroxypregna 1,4-diene 3,20-dione. It is closely related to its cognate derivative prednisone and differs from prednisone in that the keto group at C11 of prednisone is replaced by a hydroxyl group. It is 4 times more potent than cortisol, also more selective glucocorticoid, but fluid retention does not occur with high doses. Synthesis of prednisolone. Prednisolone is synthesized either by microbiological dehydrogenation of C1-C2 bond in hydrocortisone or from 21-acetoxy, 11-beta, 17-alpha dihydroxy, 5-alpha pregnane, 3,20-dione. This undergoes dibromination by molecular bromine in acetic acid at positions C2 and C4, and then the resulting dibromide is dehydrobrominated by heating it in collidine, which gives prednisolone as an acetate at position C21. Hydrolyzing this acetate compound leads to the formation of prednisolone. Uses of prednisolone. Prednisolone is a corticosteroid drug with predominant glucocorticoid and low mineralocorticoid activity. It is a steroid medication used to treat certain types of allergies, inflammatory conditions, and autoimmune disorders and cancers. Some of these conditions include adrenocortical insufficiency, high blood calcium, rheumatoid arthritis, dermatitis, eye inflammation, asthma, and multiple sclerosis. It is used by mouth, injection into a vein, as a skin cream, and as eye drops. The next drug is dexamethasone. Dexamethasone is a synthetic pregnant corticosteroid and a derivative of cortisol. Chemically, it is known as 9-alpha-fluoro, 16-alpha-methyl, 11-beta, 17-alpha-21-hydroxypregna, 1,4-diene, 3,20-dione, or 9-alpha-fluoro, 16-alpha-methyl prednisolone. It is a stereoisomer of betamethasone, the two compounds differing only in the spatial configuration of the methyl group at position 16. The distinctive characteristic of dexamethasone in the presence of a fluorine atom at C9 of the steroid ring. It is very potent and highly selective glucocorticoid. It is long-acting, causes marked pituitary adrenal suppression, but fluid retention and hypertension are not a problem. Synthesis of dexamethasone. To synthesize dexamethasone, 16-beta-methylprednisolone acetate is dehydrated to the 9,11-dehydroderivative. This is then reacted with a source of hypobromite such as a basic N-bromosuccinimide to form the 9-alpha-bromo 11-beta-hydrin derivative, which is then ring-closed to an epoxide. A ring opening reaction with hydrogen fluoride in tetrahydrofuran gives dexamethasone. In the second method, dexamethasone is synthesized in a multi-stage process from 3-alpha-acetoxy, 16-pregnine, 11,20-dione, which is reacted with methyl magnesium bromide in the presence of lithium bromide to give 3-alpha-hydroxy, 16-alpha-methylpregnane, 11,20-dione, after which a 17-alpha-hydroxyl group is added. A hydroxyl group is added at C17-alpha position by a reaction with acetic anhydride in the presence of para-toluene sulfonic acid, forming the 3-acetoxy-17-enol acetate, which is epoxidized by perbenzoic acid, and the product is hydrolyzed by an alkali, that is sodium hydroxide, to give an oxyketone. Addition of another hydroxyl group at C21 is accomplished by subsequent bromination of a methyl group with molecular bromine, replacing the bromine atom with iodine and reacting iodine with potassium acetate, which forms the corresponding acetoxyketone. The hydroxyl group at C3 in acetoxyketone from the previous page is oxidized to a carbonyl by chromium oxide in pyridine, giving the triketone, which again undergoes bromination by molecular bromine but at position C4. Dehydrogenation of this compound is accomplished using semicarbazide, which results in the formation of an unsaturated triketone. In order to avoid formation of semicarbazones at the keto groups at C3 and C20, the final product is treated with pyruvic acid. Semicarbazones are then specially formed at the keto groups of C3 and C20, and the keto group at C11 that does not take part in semicarbazone formation is reduced to hydroxyl group using sodium borohydride. After removing the protective semicarbazone groups, 21-orthoacetoxy 16-beta-methylhydrocortisone is formed. This is then transformed to an alkene at C9-C11 on reaction with methane sulfonyl chloride in pyridine, followed by sodium oxybromide to a bromine atom at C9 and a hydroxyl group at C11. This bromo derivative, upon reaction with potassium acetate, forms the epoxide. Reacting the epoxide with hydrofluoric acid results in an opening of the epoxide ring during which the fluorohydrin is formed. Finally, microbiological dehydrogenation of this compound at C1C2 and the simultaneous deacetylation gives dexamethasone. Uses of dexamethasone. Dexamethasone is a type of corticosteroid medication. It is used in the treatment of many conditions including rheumatoid problems, a number of skin diseases, severe allergies, asthma, chronic obstructive lung disease, brain swelling, eye pain following eye surgery, and along with antibiotics in tuberculosis. In adrenocortical insufficiency, it should be used together with a medication that has greater mineralocorticoid effects such as fludrocortisone. It may be given by mouth as an injection into a muscle or as an injection into a vein. And the last drug is betamethasone. Betamethasone is chemically known as 9-alpha-fluoro, 16-beta-methyl, 11-beta, 17-21-trihydroxypregna, 1,4-diene, 3,20-dione, or simply 9-alpha-fluoro, 16-beta-methyl prednisolone. As seen from the chemical name of the drug, betamethasone only differs from dexamethasone in the orientation of the methyl group at C16. Synthesis of betamethasone. Betamethasone is synthesized from 3-alpha-acetoxy, 16-pregnine, 11,20-dione. However, the methyl group at C16 of the steroid ring is not reacted with methyl bromide but rather is reacted with diazomethane followed by hydrogenation of the double bond between carbon atoms C16-C17 of the steroid ring using a palladium on carbon catalyst, which results in the corresponding beta orientation of the introduced methyl group. Uses of betamethasone. Betamethasone is used for a number of diseases including rheumatoid disorders such as rheumatoid arthritis and systemic lupus erythematosus, skin diseases such as dermatitis and psoriasis, allergic conditions such as asthma and angioedema, preterm labor to speed the development of the baby's lungs, Crohn's disease, cancers such as leukemia, and along with fludrocortisone for adrenocortical insufficiency, among others. It can be taken by mouth, injected into a muscle, or applied to the skin topically in cream, lotion, or liquid forms. This is the list of references followed. That is all in this lesson of corticosteroids. In the next video, we will learn the thyroid and anti-thyroid drugs. Till then, never stop learning and never stop watching my videos. Thank you for watching this video.